the other products that we use is we have insurance that are final expense, which I think everybody should have some component of that. It's a whole life policy. What that does, it allows us to protect the family in case of someone passing. So the final expense really covers medical expenses and or funeral expenses. All right, so because you really have two choices. You do that, either cover your family or you go to the GoFundMe page. I mean, that's usually what we're seeing, okay? And then we want to work with folks in wills and trusts. We guide them, we have access to wills and trusts. Anybody who has assets, real estate or other types of investments, things that are considered assets, need to protect them. Because what we try to do and make sure people understand and they're educated that you want to avoid probate. At least in the US, probate is a big problem, all right? Which means your assets are being held up in court for multiple years, paying lawyer fees, court fees, and by the time those assets are liquidated, very little goes to your beneficiaries. So you really want to focus, we make sure we educate people on wills and trusts and making sure that people understand the probate issues out there, all right? Then we, Roth IRAs, SEP IRAs, and different types of IRAs. And then we also, which are retirement plans. And then we also work with folks on, small businesses, okay? Small businesses, setting up their executive bonus plans, making sure that them as executives or them as owners are taken care of, but also their employees. Key employees, making sure that those key employees are receiving some sort of benefit, fringe benefit, wealth growing, something, a retirement plan that the owner is paying for, so therefore they can, have tax write-offs, but really that fits the company, that you're working with. Okay, so that's a big component. So those are the types of services we provide. The other thing, the last one I want to make sure I cover is mortgage protection. Okay, it's a product. Basically, it's a insurance policy that covers, over a period of time, particularly if you have a mortgage, the years of the mortgage, that you have left. It covers that, so that way if one of the spouses were to pass, the mortgage gets paid off. And if you reach to the point where you pay off your mortgage, you actually get your money back. It's called a return of premium policy, okay? And who would have ever thought that you would actually get your money back, which is always very, very nice to have that money at the last minute when you pay off your house. So those are the services we provide, and I really feel that, those are all the key components of wealth building and protecting your assets.